New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani says he will meet with President Trump at the White House tomorrow. Mayor-elect Mamdani says while he has, quote, many disagreements with the president, they were both elected by people who are worried about the same thing, affordability. President Trump had previously threatened to withhold federal funding from New York City if Mamdani was elected. CBS News political reporter Hunter Woodall joins us now. So, Hunter, much of Mamdani's campaign was about how he wouldn't bend to Trump. For his part, Trump spent a lot of time posting online against Mamdani, calling him a communist. How's this meeting going to go?
Really is going to be fascinating to see what happens tomorrow. We obviously have seen some interesting and notable moments between President Trump and other figures who've been in the Oval Office during the second term of his. But really, this is quite an inflection point for Democrats. Obviously, Mayor-elect Mamdani really seemed to galvanize the voting base in New York City and try and introduce himself to a large new generation of voters who seem to really appreciate his message. Now, obviously, New York City is a quite liberal city, and Mayor-elect Mamdani represents something far different than the electorate that President Trump has, won in 2024 and won in 2016. When we go into this meeting, it's really going to be interesting to watch how they interact, but also are they actually going to try and govern and talk to one another about the issues, or is this going to devolve into something that really just shows the harsh partisanship that we're seeing in other encounters like this around the country?
What about the issue of federal funding for New York?
Well, I think that's the thing here. And, you look at, for both of them, running on partisan politics, running on political messages is relatively easy. Governing is the hard part. So when you look at for mayor like
Like
Mamdani,
a Hamilton song, winning is easy, son, governing's harder.
I didn't even think about referencing that. There we go. But that's the thing. I mean, this is where things get difficult. And for mayor like Mamdani, when you're looking at, okay, you're going to be mayor during a Trump presidency, you're going to have to figure out, is there a way to work with this White House, or is it going to be President Trump really following through on some of what he signaled? And that could really mean some interesting things for New York, but also for Democrats who have rallied around Mayor-elect Mamdani and what he could mean for the party. So as we look at the tone here, it's going to be telling, really, not just about the interactions between New York City and the White House, but also really how politics move forward in this age of the Trump presidency.
Hunter Woodall, thank you.